Hello, my beautiful Aquariuses. Welcome back to the channel. If you are new here, welcome. My name is Priscilla Bernstein. I'm the Soul Alignment Specialist, and I'm here to help you alchemize every area of your life to be in alignment with your soul's purpose. All right, let's get into it, Aquarius. Let's see what June has in store for you this month. All right, here we go. Oh, and just so you guys know, we just came out of Mercury retrograde today, Mercury station direct today, and we're out of the eclipse window. So I know last month was a lot for a lot of people, but hopefully this month is a bit more of a breath of fresh air. Okay, Spirit, what can my beautiful Aquariuses look forward to this month? Thank you, Spirit. We got the Hierophant reversed. All right, what is the lesson that my Aquariuses are learning this month? What is the lesson my Aquariuses are learning this month? Please, Spirit. What is the lesson my Aquariuses are learning this month? I guess you guys aren't learning any lessons this month, Aquarius. Oh, there's one. Spirit said, not so fast. We got the Nine of Coins reversed. All right, what is the spiritual guidance? Thank you. The Knight of Coins upright. And what is the overall energy? Ooh, thank you, Spirit. We got the Three of Swords and the Hermit. Three of Swords reversed and the Hermit upright. All right, I'm going to pull a clarifier for you now, Aquarius. Can I get a clarifier for this Hierophant, please? Thank you, Spirit. Can I get a clarifier for this Nine of Coins, please? Ooh, thank you, Spirit. Can I get a clarifier for this Knight of Coins? Thank you, Spirit. And a clarifier, thank you. All right. So the clarifier for the last one, your overall energy, we got the Sun, the Devil, and I really, I don't know why this jumped out at me. The bottom of the deck is the Moon. So I'm going to pull it. Aquarius, all of those are major arcana, and the Justice is right behind it. Oh, Aquarius. All right, we're going to get in. We're going to dive in now. You guys ready? Okay. So we got the Hierophant card reversed, and then this is what you have to look forward to. And with that, not only did we get the Hierophant reversed, we got the Eight of Wands reversed, the Queen of Wands upright, and the Emperor. So Aquarius, what I'm getting for you is you are really learning how to master something in your life right now. You are really coming back to the distillation of that masterful energy within you. Aquariuses, you guys are very, you know, like you can be flamboyant and really eccentric and bold, but there's something that is like asking to be mastered within you. And there's this like distillation process of like pulling the power and the like the strength out of something that you have been asked to master in this lifetime. So with this Eight of Wands reverse, I feel like you've been getting signs and synchronicities about what this is. So you need to pay attention. It may have stopped coming in so clearly, but you need to pay attention to what that was that was coming through very, very succinctly for, I'm getting for the last 3 months. And with that, when you understand what that is, what the signs and synchronicities we're trying to point you towards, not only are you going to learn how to be the emperor of your life, but you're also going to be the queen of action, right? This Queen of Wands is like harnessing and understanding that you know what action to take in a more feminine way, to where you're not having to push, you're not having to force, you're not having to like quote unquote try or hustle. It's more of this receptive energy of being in alignment and magnetizing or attracting. So whatever it is, Aquarius, that you have been getting from spirit for the last like 3 months or so about a power that you have or a gift that you have, you need to start distilling and pulling what that is into your reality. You need to what was the word you gave me earlier, Spirit? Become the master of it, whatever that is. I know this is really ambiguous right now, but there's something there's an energy that's so grounded about this that it almost doesn't feel ambiguous. So if you're an Aquarius and you're like, oh my God, I know exactly what she's talking about, like this is for you, right? There's something that's so grounded about this. And if you are an Aquarius rising or Aquarius moon and you're like, or an Aquarius sun sign and you're like, I don't know exactly what you're talking about right now, just think back over the last 3 months where either people have been reflecting back to you one of your gifts that you have, like saying that, you know, you're really courageous or you're a really good listener or you have amazing style or, you know, like you're an amazing cook. You know, if you kept getting a lot of that, like, and there was a lot in your field around whatever that one thing is that keeps getting reflected back to you, there's power in you distilling that and becoming a master of that. There's going to be so much that's opened up for you if you step in and say yes to whatever that is. Okay. And so what the Spirit was saying, the lesson you're going to be learning is the 9 of Coins reverse, which just jumped out of my hands. So if you've been feeling a lot of lack in your life or a lack of abundance in your life, and you feel like things are just like money's just flying out faster than it's coming in, what I'm getting here is you're having an ego death around abundance, around money, around the way that you engage with money, the way that you engage with abundance just in the physical reality. And when we think about money just being energy, you need to kill off those old paradigms. You need to kill off and let die those old programs that may have been passed down to you that may not even be yours, but your idea and your perspective around money needs to change in a really, really big way. And so with that, not only will you become the Queen of Pentacles and understand how to utilize money, but with this 6 of Pentacles here being upright, you can see she is this, what's the word I'm looking for, Spirit? She's like this woman of wealth, right? She's coming to help serve, and these two are begging. Like, this is the energy you need to get out of, Aquarius. You need to get out of the beggar energy, and you need to step into this this energy of giving. So when they talk about tithing, right, and when you give 10% of what you make, when you give from a place of love and you bless that money that's going out and ask for it to be blessed and come back to you, you know, tenfold. When you do that and you spend money from a place of love as opposed to a place of constriction or lack, not only are you going to get more because money is energy, right? But you get yourself out of this beggar, like on your knees energy, where she's coming to give. And she's coming to give freely from, you know, a full cup, from a balanced cup. Like, she's holding some scales right here, you know? And so there's something in this. Your lesson this month is going to be around shifting your energy and your insight and perspective around money in a like an overhaul. Like, I'm getting, like, there's a big death that has to happen around the way you think about money, around the way you engage with money and your finances, and the physical blessings that are happening in your life. You need to start coming from this place of gratitude, from this place of knowing that the universe has your back and is always taking care of you, and not getting yourself stuck in this cycle, because you've been in this cycle for far too long. So if you're needing to do some sort of energy clearing or an Akashic record reading to see where this has stemmed from, please don't hesitate to book that service on my website. My website is linked down below. There's just so much here around reworking your connection to the energy of money and wealth. And so what Spirit is saying, the divine guidance here is, we got the Knight of Coins and then the Knight of Swords. So we got two knights here, and they're what they're trying to tell you here with this is that you need to be in this ideology that you come from an abundant universe. When you're tapped into the abundance of all that is, when you think about walking into a field full of flowers, those flowers aren't thinking about how many bees are going to come pollinate them. They just open and let the bees come to pollinate them. And right when I was saying that, it was 11/11. So this is really a confirmation that, like, this month is going to be a new beginning for you around money and around finances and your ideology and connection to lack and abundance. Like, there's a huge shift that's going to happen. And again, I've got called to use this deck for you all. And what's really interesting is with this skull here, it's like, again, we had the Death card here, and then, you know, the Knight of Coins has the skull here, and it's like the death of the old ideology of money and your connection with abundance and lack. And then this Knight of Swords, like being super focused on abundance, being super focused and changing your mindset around how you make money, how you receive money, how money can come into you. I just saw 12/12, how money can come to you in expected and unexpected ways, and being open to that, but only being focused on abundance. Changing, like what I'm getting here with the sword suit, that's all about air, your mind, your thoughts. Your thoughts need to change in a very drastic way around money. And when you do that and you're only focused on abundance, on all the flowers growing and all the universe coming to, you know, to your rescue or to your aid, and knowing that there's a divine balance that happens in all of nature. And so when you're attuned to that divine balance and you're attuned to the abundant universe, and knowing that it's always expanding and there's more to go around than there is not enough. Like, what I've gotten from Spirit recently is there is more wealth available to all of you, to where everyone can have it. But you have to shift your mindset. You have to shift around your idea and the connection that you have to money and your finances and blessings and wealth, and just the word abundance. Like, that shift has to happen, and there needs to be this like rewiring of the brain in order for you to understand how much is actually available to you. And there's this, like, in this universe, in this multiverse, there is lack of nothing. Okay. And so the overall energy here, we had the Hermit and the Three of Swords reversed. And then your clarifiers, remember, we got the Sun card, the Devil, the Moon, which is at the bottom of the deck, and then the Justice card was right behind it. So these are all major arcana. Like, this is going to be such a huge month for you, Aquarius, around your finances and money. And what I'm getting here is you're going to need a little bit of time alone, and you're going to really need to get radically honest with yourself of what needs to die off, what ideology, what programs or patterns or whatnot that has been passed down to you. You need to get to the root of this. You need to go within and get to the root of this. And when you get there with this Three of Blades reversed, what I'm getting is you're gonna have to dig it out. You're gonna have to cut out that root, and like a taproot of a weed, you're gonna have to pull it out from the root and rewire yourself. You're going to have to do this in a way that I don't want to say will be painful, but I think the realization of it will be painful to your ego, to understand that you've been a part of the problem the whole time. But once you figure out that, or that you've been feeding the problem the whole time, and once you figure that out, not only are you going to come into this like the sun shining upon you and everything coming up freaking roses and daisies and like your whole world, like you are going to shine in a different way, and you're going to become uber attractive. Like you're not going to have to wear this mask anymore, but you're literally going to like be so attuned to the pleasure of having, to the energy of abundance, that it's almost going to feel a little bit like you're hedonistic, you know, like, oh, give me all the pleasures, you know. But I'm not seeing this as like a bad thing, actually. Like you're going to be so tapped into the fullness of abundance and that energy that not only are you like, I think it's going to make you a little bit emotional. I think it's going to like really tap into the energy of like your psyche and your subconscious, and it's going to be a rewiring of that. But it's going to be a very like emotional release of like letting all of this go, because you've been carrying lifetimes of this, what I'm getting, Aquarius. Like this isn't just your stuff. This is like generational ancestral stuff, and you've been carrying it, and there's going to be a huge, beautiful release, emotional release once that does. Like I said, it's going to hurt your ego, right? It's going to be a little painful to ego, but once this happens and you see the light and you get to have that release, it's going to be such a big, beautiful release that when that emotion has run through you and is done, and that energy has left your body and your field, not only are you going to be way more balanced, but you are going to be able to see things in such a different way. You're going to have this deep wisdom within you, and you're turning into, look, she's got the scales too. You're turning into this version of yourself, this queenly, stately, you know, version of yourself that knows who they are, that knows their worth, that knows that they can tap in at any time and pull from the resources of the universe, that you don't have to have it figured out. You don't have to make the money yourself. Like you can let it just come in. It's like, this is paradigm shifting, Aquarius. I'm giving you that right now. Like this is a huge paradigm shift that you're going to make, and it's going to be big time. It's going to be major. Okay, so I'm going to pull an animal spirit card now for you all, Aquariuses. I don't even know what that's from. Maybe a Spice Girls? I don't know. It's going to be major. That's all I know. It's going to be major, Aquarius. All right. So we got a couple animal spirit cards. Let's see what they are. I knew the lion was going to come out. It's at the bottom of the deck when I picked it up, and I just wanted to turn it over and say that this is the lion. But you also got the raccoon. So we got the raccoon and the lion. And when we think about raccoons, this is where you are. You're kind of like, you know, feeding on the trash, feeding on the scraps, like digging around in the dark, you know, like haven't figured it out yet. But what you're stepping into is this lion energy. So to get out of the scraps, the lack energy, you need to know that you're the king of the fucking jungle. You need to know that the light shines upon you, that you can lay in the sun or you can move into the shadow, that you've got it. Like you don't have to work for anything. You are at the top of the food chain. Oh, Aquarius, this is big. This is huge. I mean, I can't I can't even right now. Like, I'm like overwhelmed with energy, and I like can't even like find the words, because as you move out of this wearing the mask, out of, you know, digging through scraps and like taking what you can, stepping into this beautiful lion energy of like being that kingly, stately, you know, coming back to this person, not the beggar, right? You're coming back to sitting on your throne of abundance. Like, you're the top of the food chain. You're the king of the fucking jungle, Aquarius. Like, you need to start to own that energy and really tap into the lion animal spirit, animal medicine, you know, whatever it is that you need to do. You need to harness that energy of the lion every day and know that you are at the top of the food chain, that you lack for nothing, and you're tapped into your abundance, whatever that takes. This is almost making me want to create a meditation, an abundance meditation for you all. That may or may not come. Maybe check my website, okay? I'm going to pull another card for you all. This is going to be an oracle message card. Whew, that was a lot of energy, Aquarius. Like I said, I was like, this is a lot. I can't even like talk. Can I get an oracle message now for my beautiful Aquariuses, please, Spirit? What oracle message do you have for my Aquariuses? Thank you. Yep. Expel all the negativity, expel that lack mentality, expel the lower vibrations that you have been holding on to. Let go and let God, my dears. Let go and let God. Look at her. She's in an abundant forest. There's all these mushrooms and like, I don't know, flowers down here and birds, and she's naked and there's a rainbow and stars, and you know, she's so tapped in. You just need to expel all the disbelief you have and all the beliefs and programming you have about not being fully tapped in, not knowing your worth, not having it all. You need to expel anything that does not align with that, and you need to get back into alignment with having it all, with living amongst the allness. And I just saw this. She's got like a bowl in her hand, and there's like gold dust or like smoke coming out of that. And I just saw 2211. You guys, you're so tapped in, Aquarius, and Spirit is pulling this into your field in such a strong way. So all you need to do is really expel the stuff that aligns you to lack mentality and to feeling without, and expel all of that so you can tap into being the king of the jungle, being tapped into all that is, and knowing that wealth is and abundance is within you and around you. And all you have to do is ask for it and tap in, but get rid of all the stuff, because our subconscious beliefs, right? That stuff running in our subconscious mind, that stuff can sabotage us in huge ways. And so you need to rewire those beliefs. You need to do the work this month, Aquarius, but like Spirit is really making this happen for you. So trust, 1, what's coming through, 2, where you're being guided, and 3, when something pops into your field and it's something to do with this and you know, rewiring your mind, your subconscious programming, doing like generational work, when you get the opportunity or invitation for that, you take that, because there's something in that for you, and it's coming into your field for a reason to help you get to where you're going. Okay, Aquarius, I feel like I'm talking a mile a minute. I don't usually talk this fast, but Spirit is being so adamant about this. I'm going to pull one more card for you all. This is going to be a moon card of what energy you need to hold on to or be in this month to have that. Pleasure and resilience. You need to know that even though you have been struggling and carrying all this stuff up this hill, you are a resilient being that can change at any time. Our brains are plastic. You can rewire your subconscious mind. You just need to tap into the pleasure. You need to become one with all that is. Expel the stuff that doesn't align with that and tap into the all that isness of this infinite universe. There's infinite possibilities available to us. You just have to break your own glass ceiling and the constraints and container you've made for yourself that has kept you small and focused only on one way of bringing money in or thinking about money. Like, this is a paradigm shift that's happening for you, and you're coming out of this this scavenger phase of needing to carry it all on your back, and like really tapping into having it all and dancing with the universe. Aquarius, I mean, I can't even say anything else to that. Like, that was such an amazing reading, and it was so intense energetically for me to hold that and get all of this information out to you guys. But I hope it was helpful. If it was, please share this with another Aquarius in your life. Be sure to watch your rising and moon sign as well to get the full overview of what this month holds. And if you want to book a session with me, you can do that down below. I love you guys. Have a great June. Peace.